Lauri Vuorela that we saw in the quarterfinals just now versus Mikael Mathiasson with Angry Red Men. And I'm not quite sure how this matchup plays out because I mean Lauri's deck is really fast and it can provide pretty good blockers early game. But of course, the red deck wins is red deck wins. So
I think this is the type of matchup you generally want as a green-white aggro player because you're just a little bit bigger.
Exactly, the worst matchups in the aggro mirror is usually when your opponent's deck is a little bit slower, just a little bit slower.
That's the worst. It's like every creature you have is outclassed by their creature.
Yeah. So, Mikael shuffling properly. And what do you say about the sleeve matchup here?
I like the, I think it's the ones in Mikael's hands better. They're more dark, like, that color is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But they're both fine. I think this is the best sleeve matchup we've had so far.
And I think it looks like...
Yeah, Lauri wins.
Yeah, it looks like Mikael Mathiasson's sleeves have been
for thick and thin.
Yeah, they've been around through a couple of tournaments.
Yeah,
and
but that's almost like I like that with red decks. Like I've used this deck enough that the sleeves are worn out. It's like it does the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Mikael Mathiasson chooses to play first because he was first in the standings.
Yep.
Lauri Mulligan and Mikael actually has a bit of a hazardous card in his main deck. The
Fire Ingressator?
Yeah.
So it's not great in this matchup.
So I have to block with my Fire Ingressator, but I block something without trample. Yeah, that's Aspect of the Hydra in that one. Or even Dromoka's command, fight the Fire Ingressator. I mean,
blocking might not be that big a deal, but like when you're attacking, that hand is not very good either, but I guess he'll have to keep it.
Yes.
Well, it just became better.
It's shaped up. There's a Death Mist Raptor, and it looks like he also has a...
Fire Drinker, take 2.
Den Protector there.
No, it's whatever the hell that's called. Avatar of the Resolute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one.
It's really good at making up its mind, I think.
Yeah, he's resolute.
Yeah.
So
he's the avatar of the Resolute. It's like the most resolute card in all of Midgard. I was gonna say.
All of Magic.
Yep.
And here you snap block if he attacks with the Street Foundry Denizen. What the?
Yeah, I think because the Satyr will do more damage in the long run. He'd rather trade for the...
It will?
Yeah, I think since he has the free, I think it's hard to get that guy through a free. Like, presenting 2 threats a turn, he can only do that so many times. I'm not sure. I think I would have blocked the 4-1 as well, but
do you see how many threats he has in play at the moment?
Yeah, but those don't pump the guy as much. Yeah, it's not corrected. Like, I would have blocked the same. Wouldn't have blocked the same way, but yeah. And there's the Stoke the Flames too. Yeah, this hand is pretty good.
And you could say it's stacked, stoked,
even.
And
likely seeing a collected company here. He has to fetch, not something you really want to do at this point, but
white mana.
Is there any way to gain life in this deck? There are 4 Arishing Clerics post-board.
Yeah.
Those shore up this matchup quite nicely.
Those will be coming in at least, that's for sure.
Definitely.
Second Street Foundry Denizen here.
Yeah.
Taking 7, yes, no, maybe?
Yeah, he's going to play Collected Company.
Yeah, exactly.
but I don't think there are any decent hits. Like he has to present so many blockers next turn. It's just not good.
Yeah. And it
He
was a
actually
miss.
bricks.
Yeah.
Goodbye. So
Bye.
quick and dirty.
Yeah. So the Arisen Clerics comes in.
Yeah, and
Of course.
I think Master of the Unseen and the fourth collected company.
Yeah. Master of the Unseen is quite slow though.
It's just another way to gain life.
Yeah.
I think it lets you win the game without attacking, and I think that's like good enough. Boone Satyr, not a good card in this matchup. And I'd say the same thing about probably Valorous Stance, and I guess you'll cut one Surak maybe. That's how I would do it.
Yeah. Seems reasonable.
I could see taking in the Reclamation Sage if you're suspecting obelisks or whatever.
It doesn't seem like an obelisk deck. Well, he only saw goblins game one. Well, he saw the 2 1-for-1 as well.
There's also usually a lot of dragons coming in post board from these decks.
Yeah.
So I could see bringing the plummet as well. From the other side of the table, what do you not want in this matchup? I think you probably cut the Fire Drinkers.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this game was alright, but when you're a little bit on the back foot, it's not where you want to be.
Seems he's cutting this Street Foundry Denizen.
Found it? Really?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
He seems to be moving away all his 1-drops here.
That just feels like a... Sure, I think if you have a truly transformational sideboard, you do that every game.
Yeah.
But like, this is not the type of matchup where he has sweepers. So I think you're giving up a lot of your advantage. By
Yeah. Like
now, what you're doing is you're going into his battlefield, but less well equipped to do the same thing.
Yeah. Like it looks like he's boarding out all the 1 toughness creatures here, and
I don't like that.
well, if he anticipates Lauri bringing in the 4 Ardashian Clerics, that might be a thing, but
I still don't like cutting the Mardu Scouts though. Sure, they're bad against Elvish Mystic. Yeah, so maybe.
But it still trades for a real card. It's not like it's trading for a token.
Exactly. I mean, you want to bring in Searing Blood, maybe. Probably the Wild Slash. I'm not sure I would... I guess you want all the flyers because they're a great way to get in.
Yeah. It makes your deck so slow, though.
Yeah. I'm not certain I want to like go into that battle.
No.
But I think you want the flyers. But I'd probably... I don't know. I guess it's hard to... I don't think I would cut the Foundry Street either way.
No.
That I'm pretty certain about. But maybe the Swift Spears could go.
Yeah, and we're back in the studio for a couple of quick seconds.
But if we know he's taking out 12 cards, he's bringing in 2 Thunder Breaks, 1 Sarkhan, 2 Storm Breaths, 1 Searing Blood, 2 Wild Slash, and 3 Outpost Siege. Is that it?
Yeah, that sounds
and I guess 1 Arc Lightning because he wants to take out 12 cards.
Yeah. Is there anything else but the Arisen Clerics that Lauri can bring in?
Yeah, I would, like...
The Master of the Unseen, yeah.
And then the Collected Company, I'm pretty sure, comes in as well because there's more outs to hit than the Arisen Clerics. And then maybe the Plummet.
Maybe the Plummet, indeed. If he anticipates here be dragons.
I guess you'd rather have the Stance than the Plummet if you suspect dragons, though.
Yeah.
Because they do the same thing. So maybe you just keep in the 2 stances you already have, and bring out 3 Boon Satyr, 3 Surak.
Plummet kills Stormwrath Dragon.
Oh, that's a good point. But
Yeah,
mostly, I think they play Thunder Breaks.
Yeah, and I mean, from Mikael's decklist, we can see that he is only bringing in 2 at most. So you're bringing in 1 card that is.
But it also hits the other 2 though.
Yeah, it does. But that the Valor Stance hits those as well. So in that case, he'd be bringing in Valor Stance and Plummet.
Yeah, I'm not saying you should bring in Valor Stance, but you have 2 main deck already, and that might be enough.
So back to the board.
Yeah, take one.
Yeah, Lauri takes one here, and
Wild Slash hits the Dam Protector. Of her and her baby falling to the graveyard.
Yeah.
Then there's a Surgo coming up.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I like blocking there. Like,
But then he gets burnt in the face.
Yeah.
No, I think I would have played the Wild Slash before combat though.
Yeah.
Because it's free damage if you're gonna play it anyway. You seeing blocking here? Yeah.
yeah. Surgo. Lauri taking 2 damage here. Death Mist
Yeah, it was a
Raptor in
Death
hand
Mist.
here. And the Death Mist.
Taking one.
Yeah.
Still
Going down to
presenting
14.
a decent board.
Yeah.
And I see another Hoarding Outburst in that hand.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah, this presents. Oh, it's
Like it.
the board just becomes so wide.
Yeah.
And there's a. What's that? Arc Lightning?
Maybe.
3 mana.
Would seem that way.
I don't like the shump block there though.
Yeah. I'd prefer the trade.
Uh,
So is
but
this
maybe his hand is just really bad.
has-
There's a collected company.
Yeah.
Then that shump block doesn't actually save life either, because you have to tap your pain land. So I really don't like it.
Yeah. Goblin Rabble Master.
We're in the Rabaru Master. Greatest creature.
There's a reason why you haven't moved to Japan.
Yeah. Yeah, my Japanese is, let's just say, lacking.
There's a Boon Satyr and a Death Mist.
Oh, he
Raptor.
kept Boon Satyrs in?
Looks that way, yes.
That's not something I would do. Likely putting the Death Touch guy on the... Yeah,
Yeah.
so he takes 3.
Yes, going down to 10. No, 7. I was a bit behind.
There's a Surak too. And then Aspect of the Hydra.
Another
Oh,
main facing it here.
yeah, looking...
Another Boon Satyr and a Den Protector.
Yeah.
Almost in disgust, he throws them on the.
Yeah, he wants to see the Arishing Clerics.
Yeah, exactly.
Use that on tops, maybe Cleric.
Yeah.
I could see swinging with the Boon Satyr there. Because he has to finish the game eventually.
Mm-hmm. I'd like for him to scry first before playing the.
It's just one card though. I'd rather scry afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh.
2 and 1.
Yeah, maybe the Arc Lightnings are really good here. I might be undervaluing those.
Going down to 3 versus the burn
Yeah.
deck here.
And I think he's drawing. He'd rather keep the free.
Yeah, and presumably there's an Arishing Cleric on
Yeah,
the
it
top
looked
here.
like
then.
there was.
That's,
It's a white card list. Yep.
yeah. Going up to 6.
Yep.
Out of range for the Stoke at least.
For the moment.
Yeah. But there's an Outpost Siege.
Yeah, that card is gonna be hard to beat.
Yeah. You play it on...
On cons, I'm pretty sure. I guess. Actually, dragons might be better.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But since he didn't attack with his
Because
creatures...
I think he has another Hoarding Outburst in play too.
Yeah, in hand at least.
Yeah, no, yeah, in hand obviously. It's at play at least. And the third Arc Lightning, so this is just game. Unless there's a Dromogus come on, I guess.
To your face.
Yes.
Stoke. Dromoka's command.
Not the most interesting match I've ever watched.
No. Mikael Mathiasson proceeds to the finals.
I'll be really sad if that mono red deck takes this tournament as well. It's like every time we do a tournament.
Yeah. What I felt that we missed here, like there were no real choices for the red deck to make. He had won those matches just by the way that the cards fell. Yeah, basically.
I think what like sure the bigger aggro deck is supposed to be a bad matchup, but the amount of removal and how good the removal is in the red deck wins.
Yeah,
I just think maybe swings the pendulum the other way.
Yeah, like